Muslim Civic Coalition is a partnership of hundreds of activists, changemakers, and organizations whose mission is to convene, collaborate, and amplify social and civic efforts of diverse races, faiths, and communities with one goal: civic justice. What does civic justice mean to the coalition? Laws are made for us, with us, and by public officials that understand and look like us. In our commitment to making sure every voice is counted, the coalition raised over $150,000 in support for census activities, including reaching over 40,000 residents as enumerators in hard-to-count communities in 2020. The data collected during those efforts further led to testifying at 22 Illinois state redistricting hearings in 2021 to guarantee the fair and accurate representation of constituents in highly contested districts.
Saeed says that the Muslim community, the Muslim Civic Coalition, in fact, participated in 22 of some 40 redistricting.
When the coalition began in 2018, the first 2 years were dedicated to coalition building, collaborating in and with the community, and collecting data and stories from the people we serve, all of which made the publication of the Illinois Muslims Report possible, the very first statewide report of Muslims in America. We continue to use this invaluable collection of diverse data points about our communities to sponsor and collaboratively support transformative legislation in Illinois. Because we are the state with the nation's highest concentration of Muslim residents, this report serves as a model across the nation for data collection. So far, we have passed 7 bills into Illinois state law.
Hi, I'm Illinois Controller Susana Mendoza. I'd like to thank the Illinois Muslim Civic Coalition for this historic report. It offers the general public and government leaders with a clearer picture of the assets and needs of the Muslim community here in our great, incredibly diverse state.
It's been my experience that those who are encouraged to remain mindful of the Supreme Being, to be mindful of God, they perform a lot better than those who are not. And so if there's a law that will enhance that remembrance, if there's a law that will help the inmates to enhance that growth and development spiritually, I think that would be a betterment for society overall.
Muslim Civic Coalition is celebrating several legislative victories this year in Springfield. During a virtual brunch, the Director of Advocacy and Policy explained the values they work under when proposing legislation.
One is that it has to result in mercy for somebody. In some way, it has to impact them in that way because that's a cornerstone of our faith. Secondly, it has to be applicable to everybody.
One piece of legislation passed this year will require Illinois public schools to teach students about the contributions made by Americans of different faiths, including Muslims.
Celebrated its first ever Muhammad Ali Day yesterday. The holiday is part of a new state law requiring public schools to include Muslim American contributions to U.S. history in their curriculum.
But today I feel like I can float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
In order to pass just one bill into law, a dedicated team is required to be on hand year-round. Here's what a bill to pass a bill looks like for the coalition's team of dedicated community organizers, policy experts, and other full and part-time staff and contractors. Without community support, none of this work would be possible, And it's only just beginning as our community and its needs continue to grow.
I'm proud of our communities. We are vibrant, we are diverse, and we are large in so many areas across the nation. We have built faith centers, community centers, and masjids so that we can go for solace and for prayer. We have built Muslim schools and are large numbers in many public school districts. We've built resources for parents, educators, administrators, and the community. And we serve the unhoused, domestic violence abuse survivors, asylum seekers, and so many other vulnerable communities. But we still have one edge, and that's civic justice, civic power. When there are key issues, our community is still struggling to be heard, to be seen, and to influence towards justice our public leaders, our community leaders, and even our neighbors. And that's the work of the Muslim Civic Coalition. I'm humbled to do it. And I'm humbled to do it with a team, a staff, and a community that is ready for the next edge of the American Muslim community.
I started this journey because I picked up one of the praying mats that the coalition provides. Even before I was Muslim, SubhanAllah, I was able to not only grow as an individual with my faith, but with my community. And that's why I wanted to embark on this journey to make a difference, not only because we're here, but we're not going anywhere. We need laws that work for us, written by us, and that's why we need to get active, and that's why I'm here with the coalition. Thank you so much.
You have heard inspiring stories, you have seen the work that we have been doing, as well as seen the impact that we can make together on the laws that we have created. These laws are created for us, with us at the table. We have been able to continue to share what our community needs and what, inshallah, we can build together in the future. To do this work, we need everyone at the table. We need your support to build this backbone together so that we can continue to do this work towards creating civic justice for all communities.